Hi, good, Rachel.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
am I? Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. And the reason we wanted to jump online today and have a quick chat is because I know for anyone, just to put a little bit of context around it. So we have been working with Home Lab since July 2021, and we look after your Google ads, Facebook ads, and your TikTok account. And Annalise here is the founder of Home Lab Store, and she's very kindly offered her time to jump online and have a chat today about the incredible Black Friday that Home Lab has experienced. So I know November was a really amazing month, to say the least, and your brand has almost
Yes.
surpassed your annual revenue targets in 1 month and achieved I think it was almost 40 ROAS, which is just insane. And I've got some questions and love to hear from you, your experience with Black Friday this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Far
can
away.
you I guess, can you describe like the brand architect partnership? What has that meant for you, and how do you feel that has kind of contributed to the results that Home Lab have achieved?
Oh, look, I think our partnership is all based on trust and trusting the process. And me being a complete digital marketing novice when I first launched the business, I had to just trust that the brand architect knew exactly what they were doing, and kind of just put all our faith in the team to do their absolute best, and they absolutely have. And I think it's all been kind of blossomed from there, really. And yeah, so I think I trust them that they know where to put our budget and what's working and what's not working. And I think that's built a really solid foundation. I think that's kind of the foundation of that partnership really is all based around trusting the fact that we're both, it's a mutually beneficial type relationship, I think.
100%.
And it worked.
And it's funny because every time you say, 40 ROAS, it's like it gives you shivers. It gives us shivers. We just get so excited every time that we hear that. And I know on Black Friday we were sitting there and we're just watching the screen, just going, oh my gosh, it's just still growing.
Yeah, I mean, push the sales, and I guess you guys probably get more excited about the ROAS than we do because you're in the business, and I get about the sales, you get excited about the marketing results.
It's funny, isn't it?
The combination of kind of
no, it's crazy. So I guess, what was your biggest takeaway this year?
I think from Black Friday, we really learned from last year, and we put a lot more effort into pre-planning and growing our leads and growing our database and building that momentum up to launch, basically. And I think that really paid off. And Nina, our account manager, really helped do that, and that was that obviously paid off, and it was amazing. So I think we really need to focus on that again going into next year, and even more so, like the build up and the lead generation and the database and gaining customers' trust prior to Black Friday. It's not all about a sale. It's about the brand recognition. It's about the brand trust and the product, the trust in the products and the trust in the brand. And then when we do have a big sale like Black Friday, which is only ever once a year, they're
ready to purchase. They're ready.
They're all ready. They've put some of them are purchased before, some of them have been waiting.
Stuff's in the cart. It's all ready to go.
They're on board right from go. So it's not like we're putting a whole lot of effort into
starting from fresh.
I guess
brand
starting
awareness,
from scratch.
Exactly.
Exactly. So it's all about building that brand awareness and brand
getting in there nice and early and getting organized, for sure. It's pretty incredible to think that we've only been working with the Home Lab team from launch for just over 2 years ago. So to watch the brand grow from strength to strength, and even last Black Friday the year before was amazing, but then to achieve this growth again you know, and just totally smash that,
Yeah.
you know, out of the ballpark is just incredible. I guess, is there any advice that you'd give a brand just starting out with their digital marketing investment and they're a little bit nervous? And like you said, it's, you know, in those early stages, you don't really know, you're a little bit of a novice, and you did mention that trust piece, because I guess it is, you know, people just don't know. One, they don't know themselves what's happening, and then to hand over their marketing budget to someone else and kind of let them run with it. What would you say about, you know, looking back on that experience?
Yeah, and it is, it's such an overwhelming world to dive into when you haven't done it before. And I think you've really just got to trust the process and trust the fact that you guys are the experts, you know what you're doing, and to really take on board your advice and just run with it. Because I think the more you overanalyze little tiny bits and pieces of it, you're kind of taking away your role in the process. And I think the brand architect knows what they're doing. You've got amazing staff that really are super savvy in what you do. So you've just got to trust the fact that you guys are the experts and just roll with it. And I think, and change as well. With, you know, things change all the time.
And I suppose having that you know, being able to jump on with Christy and having that strategic lens, kind of saying, okay, let's look at this, let's look at that, let's try this, let's try that, you know, or let's look at the bigger picture and what are we trying to achieve.
Give it a go. And like, it's easy to stop an ad, start an ad, you know, relaunch a campaign with some new creative, test the market with that. And I think, and then like Nina's amazing at knowing what works, and then let's run with an idea on something else that works similar, and building from that. So I think
there's so much
yeah,
there's so much that just goes on behind the scenes, you know, and you know, I know from where I sit the work that Nina does in terms of, you know, every time there's always something new happening, and she's always like, okay, let's look into this, let's dive in, see how we can, you know, apply this to the account, let's see what results. And I think the fact that you're just so open to the experience and open to trying new things has also helped in that process.
I think that is a big, I mean, a lot of brands probably are very protective of their brand, and I get it, but you do just have to really trust the fact that you know what you're doing. And when you haven't worked in the digital marketing world before, you've really just got to go with it.
Follow your gut and just, you know,
follow your gut.
Follow your gut. No, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And I guess before we go, what hopes and dreams and what ideas have you got, you know, for Black Friday next year? What are you thinking?
Onwards and upwards to the next year, isn't it? Again, just really building on our database, our leads and everything leading into November next year. I mean, and then holding margin probably too for me is a big one. But I think, I mean, we probably need to sit down with Nina and have a big chat about it.
I know. I think it's still. I was going to say. I think it's still a blur, you know, it's kind of just happened, and it's like, okay, we need to, you know, sit down and debrief. Let's digest everything that's happened.
We'll have big plans, but I'm keen to get Nina on board, and she's got some amazing ideas some ideas we didn't follow through with this year because we just ran out of time. So it's all about implementing in the back end little things, you know, like through your EDM. Through the website, and through wish lists and different apps and different upsells, and all. There's so much opportunity, so we're only really scratching the surface, so it's exciting.
No, it is. It's very exciting, and it's a, you know, it's been a pleasure for us to work with you. So, you know, we've loved, you know, partnering with someone like you who has been just so open to the process and open to trying new things. And you know, we love that the results have just absolutely, you know, proven themselves, and they've just blown everyone away. So we want to say huge congratulations to you too.
Yeah, no, and thank you, team
Yeah.
TBA for helping. Yeah.
Definitely, and I'll definitely be passing that on. So thank you so much for jumping on and having a chat with us and talking about your Black Friday experience. And yes, we can't wait to sit down, debrief, and let's start
Yeah,
planning already for next year.
I know. Thanks,
Thank
Rachel.
thank you so much, Annalise. Have a good Christmas.
You too.
Thank
See
you.
you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.